Good morning. I am Jan Sircone at Sound and Light Healing Arts, and this is our Wednesday morning meditation. Everyone is welcome, and I usually focus in on a message that has bubbled up through my community and through my own heart over the week that seems to have a pertinent message or movement for us that is very powerful. So today's message was actually inspired by a woman I had lunch with yesterday named Allison. And we were discussing how many people on this team are awakening and have a confusion of how to deliver their new gifts once they get it organized and they get the training and they remember that they promised somewhere along the line in this life or with their creator before they were born that they were going to bring in something of a new vibrancy, a new vibration. And they went through their life for a certain period, and then it became unmistakably time, almost like a balloon that had to pop if we're not aware of the little spirit messages along the way. But usually there's a very big crossroads and point of decision. And so Alice and I were discussing that these beautiful beings, they say the meek will inherit the earth, these beautiful healers, these new initiatives, they come out into the world, and what do they hit? They hit a wall of traditional business practices. Now, coming out of that wall is a very smart type of new entrepreneur, and it is the one that is on the lookout for the new, kind, gentle healer, wanting to bring her work out. So what these entrepreneurs have done, and they are serving a purpose, is to study the languaging and the behaviors, the insecurity, and to provide a container to assist them, to put their work into a PowerPoint, into points of this is what I can do for you, so that they can bridge this gentle, beautiful, vibrational, divine light coming through them. They can deliver it. Now, because we're still in a fear-based society, often these business types offering a 3-day seminar or a 1-year program, they have a teacher above them who says, charge what you're worth, maximize, there's a certain word, not passive income, leverage. In other words, if you can get 100 healers and be their mentor and only do it for a half an hour a week and then a Facebook page that you may or may ever visit, there is a disconnect here of actual delivery of service. One woman who saw that she wanted to become a priestess told me, she said, Jan, I paid this woman who's a very good marketer $100 to go hug a tree with her. So there is something out of whack here. So we must let both sides know that there is a truth and there is a way to rework this system structurally. All of these healers are emptying their pockets. They are losing the money that they have saved with the $3,000, $4,000. And you know what they tell me? I am so sad it did not deliver. I did not get what I needed. Sometimes they have to go through the ranks to come to someone who really is delivering. A program that is gold, is there for you, has personal time, support, mentoring circles. But often, the ones that they're first approached by is someone in their own healing circle who stands to make money by referring them. This is the old way. This is manipulation. It is self-gain. It is put all the marbles in my pile. It is like this. Those are the top benefit, and those are down here going from place to place, almost in desperation of where is my answer, where is my support. So then they actually get numb to someone coming in, promising them something of value. So it is important in our community to share the truth. And when I've gone to seminars, I've been very aware. I've been humiliated at the microphone simply asking a question just for the speaker to make a point for sales. It's a humiliating, dehumanizing situation. And I'm saying this because it is the truth. And it also needs to be shared. People share their experiences and let it be their truth. So what is the answer? The answer is the same thing that is wrong with our society. It's a top-down control hierarchy, give all them, it's funny how it's a right-left brain thing because everything is mirrored. That always just grabs my attention a little bit. But we are changing the whole structure of society, and we are just taking the top, just like the old pyramid. They used to trick us into thinking certain foods when actually it was that wholeness of healthy foods together. We're doing the same thing. We cannot be bought off. We cannot be tricked anymore. And we are deflating by the truth, relaxing the resources, the control, the predatory behavior, and we are opening it to a circle. Actually, that's a heart. A circle motivated and generated by heartfelt human caring. Now, if you were really to look at how most humans on this planet operate, it's from kindness. It's from goodness. Most of them, if you don't put a fearful situation or keep media going constantly, you are not safe by some outside force wearing black clothes. We generally want to be nice and kind to other people. So it is this goodness by the general population accompanied by beings who I call the team. And if you're watching this, you know since you were born, you had a message and you felt like you looked around, is this place safe? How am I going to bring my work out into the world? Just like my parents in the world really don't understand me. I'm not talking about a narcissistic, I'm special. It's about a fundamental gut difference that I am sensing and feeling the world in a profoundly different way than most of the humans that I am in interaction with. And because we didn't have little teams to come in and work with or recognize how we now see the indigo children, the crystal children, those of us in our 30s, 40s, 50s, mainly 50s and 60s, the transition generation didn't have a clue other than feeling quite different, unseen, invisible, pushing against ceilings of what we didn't understand. So these entrepreneurial types with the high-end programs to sign you in, they are touching upon all of our vibrational insecurity, unknowing, wanting to make money, wanting to believe the promises, and to finally be seen and come out. So of course it's a combination of truth. There's lots of truth in there about it, but where is the delivery and the integrity and the gold and the actual vibration that helps a person stand and deliver their work confidently with the correct vibration? So I'm going to make a meditation today for all of the beings on this team or individuals who are working to deliver these newer vibrations, to have clarity, to choose with their heart, not with fear or not with greed. I hate to say that word, but I myself have said, wow, if I can have this many people on a webinar and just deliver this message, there's many ways to bring the message out. And let me tell you, when you're aligned and you're in your full, truthful, authentic vibration, those that are ready to hear you will hear you. And you ask and intend to access and move through confidently those connections, doors, phone calls that will help you match that. Sometimes it won't match a feeling of entitlement if you've come from a family of wealth. And it might not match your mindset that I never make any money. Healers don't make any money. So both of these are out of whack. They don't serve you. The new way, once we're taking this great amount of wealth and we are dissolving it and putting it into the circle, is to live on what you need and to assist others in a non-competitive way to support them so they can receive and live with what they need. So what happens then? The circle concept, community, stating our needs, sharing, not living beyond our needs. I think that's why we have the water shortage, so people will appreciate and share and think of new ways to work with resources. This is like a linchpin because it is at the core of human survival. If we can do the water thing, then we can have that same mindset towards food or towards the way that we're living and allocating the resources. So what would happen if we could be in these circles and have the trust that our needs would be met and we could assist others? It actually is the wisdom of the indigenous ways, the star people. It is just the actual truth and simplicity of living with nature and, again, not stockpiling in this ouchy little pointy thing that has hurt humans and put us into the dire straits we're at. So living in this circle, I put this sheet the other day. I bought this sheet the other day and said, why am I buying this? It was a cute little thrift store and a really nice lady who did costumes. But I said, I have no use for this. I need no sheets. But I trusted, and that voice said, you are going to want that sheet. So today I said, I'm asking and intending that my life, at the right amount of resources, just the right people and the right support, becomes a bed of roses, which means every morning I take time to smell the roses, I sleep, I have a place of beauty, I live within nature. This is what this metaphorically means, a bed of roses. So here you go. Even has a little ruffle on the side of it. So I said, today, this is going to be the image for our meditation. So the meditation today is, again, that you are a being who's awakening spiritually, and there is a vulnerability to this by people who will tell you, they'll channel, and they'll tell you, oh, this is who you are. This is what you should do, little girl. Or give me your money and I will assure you that you will make 6-figure income this year and have 2 vacation homes within 18 months. But they never say money back guaranteed. I guarantee you that. So let's go ahead and ask and intend that we become discerning, decisive, and confident, and patient, and slow down. There is something very important about the timing of a person on their spiritual path and being ready in their level of delivery and trying different things all along the way. But helping us to be patient and not jump ahead into something and spend our resources getting something that isn't truly what we need in this moment. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath through our nose and out through our mouth. We ask and intend to set a sacred space. We place a hold-on of balance over our entire body. Only energies of the highest light may be in this space now. But we are in a very deep process of sorting and seeing with a very, very deep clarity as never before, as to truly what is ours, what we need, who we really are, and the nature of these gifts as they unfold, that we don't get stuck with a entrepreneurial program or person or sales pitch that is not in alignment with who we are. So we open our heart. We relax our mind for a few minutes because it is the mind that grasps the egoic. Not enough, have to jump on. Joe did it. And to recognize that people who move forward so impatiently and so broadly, you receive their emails a year later. Things have crashed. No more webinars. It's a cycle. Look at the bigger picture, the cycles and the path as a normal, beautiful thing of life. And stick with your own field and program. What I'm going to say now is very important. When we ask and intend to set that sacred space, we place ourselves in a whole lot of balance. It's like a pyramid with a point up and a point down. Since we were born until the day we died, that's all we're really responsible for, is keeping this ship shape, keeping other people's energies out. We cannot discern and decide if we have our parents, our loved ones, our children's pressures and attitudes. If we are afraid that what we choose will upset somebody, or we will be abandoned or have difficulty, if it is our clearest truth, said in the most gentlest, compassionate way, that we are not creating our own beingness in life, and it is always movable, and people will feel that vibration. They will move right in. That vibration is right in your vocal profile. So we ask and intend in this moment, in this meditation, we command that everyone else's energy that isn't your own pure energy be completely removed from your field now. All you have to do is ask and intend, and it is so. Now feel how you feel differently. A little more spaciousness, clear, empty, buoyant, more room. Take a nice deep breath and feel how wonderful that is. Then you can feel actually what is yours. Is it your grief? Is it your anger? Or was it a projection from someone else? So this is the core of meditating and having that stillness every day. I ask and intend to set a sacred space. Only energies of the highest light may be here in this pyramid, whole on of balance, call it whatever you want, your tent of light. The next step is we're going to bring in more energy simply by asking your guides to come in. If you're new at this, you might say, what's a guide? A guide can be any holy being, saint. There's a ladder to the Creator. Any face that you see that gives you inspiration, because they are holding a vibration of truth and trust. It's what our planet has been so sorely lacking by our elected, appointed leaders. Take a deep breath and ask that the beings of trust and truth surround you now, and that you are held safely, gently. Feel how your energetic body field emotions are lifted up and gently restored. Beautiful. These meditations are to be experienced. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. And now, in this state, with just you, we go to the third step, which is to make an intention. And it is to erase any fear-based thoughts, motivations, activities that are not in alignment with you, with delivering your gifts. So that when you hear that next pitch, you will feel the vibration of it. Is it a selfishness? Is it true service? Is this being delivering this reach a certain level of mastery where they say, Spirit and my heart is guiding me to share my understanding in a specific way that matches your specific way of needing to hear it. So this is our intention, that we have clarity moving through these gates and doors of our spiritual path in relationship to delivering our gifts of service. Take a deep breath through the nose and out through the mouth. And I often say, we need to ask and intend for a new vibration. Einstein said you can't solve the problem from the same information and vibration. So where can we get this information? That's the next step. Got much of this from my amazing first teacher in this How to Divine with Aligned Energies, Caroline Corey. And she would say, my friend Joe would say, bring down a ball of light and use your imagination that this vibration holds your truth, who you really are. And it kind of just mitigates. It's a bright light that shines light on all of your little stories and information and little bits of particles there that aren't really your truth. Other people have tried to plant that in your thought fields. So let this orb of light, which is like a remedial therapeutic flushing solution, like hydrogen peroxide, it'll go in and eat up all the little particles of misinformation, misalignment. So let this energy now come down through your body. Beautiful. Let it come down and permeate your brain. And we ask and intend to release any fears that we're going to miss out on something or miss out on our 6-figure income if we don't jump into these circles of excitement. We ask that our true higher nervous system come in that stays calm and stable and holds the line. Gives a little time when they want us to buy now and save money. Today's your only chance to buy it. That's the first red flag. So allow yourself to feel and sense in. The people have been trained to extremely high degree to go in and to hook into your heart. And you are having no hookable areas in your heart. Your heart is open and smooth and strong. And the way you know something is right for you is that it comes in as a ringing tone of truth beyond the words. Don't even listen to other people's words. Words are the form of this hooking in. Watch them. Are they actors? Feel them. Feel where their direction is coming from. Take yourself out of the very strong manipulative vibrational field, which is contagious. Hold your own field and feel the heart resonance. Is it for you? Is it your connection? You can use this in everything in your life. In this moment, do I have a heart connection? Do I feel safe? Often I can be in an environment with people who are speaking in their fear-based reality, but I feel their hearts. And I feel what amazing, gifted, beautiful beings they are. And so I talk to that person. I talk to that heart. And I hold that vibration. I might even be using words that are matching their conversation in reality, but I am just doing it to hold a space while I have an entirely different conversation. Never compromising my truth, but present in the conversation in such a way that it is just a gentle back and forth, while there is this overriding acknowledgement of this divine soul. And I see them down their path. I see them having learned their lessons and their heart being open, and it's an invitation to their more expanded, aligned, happy being self. And that whatever pressured high power conversation is part of their awakening and part of their path. So we do have these appointments with other people as part of our path to learn resonance and vibration and to grow and be centered into our own perfect path. So I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but we get to choose when we have the tools to choose and understand energy. And that, I guess, is what I'm saying. To bring, if we unpeel this layer, it's like the emperor's wearing no clothes. If we, as a community, unpeel the layer and see energetically what is happening, there have been times where whole communities have been targeted and hurt because of their skin, because of their religion. And I do think that this growing, emerging group of gentle souls working to figure out who they are in a sense being identified in a predatory way. And that's why I'm making this, for us to be aware of this continuum of energy that is taking place right now. And then to bring it to our attention and to do this meditation so that, again, your heart can be emitting and genuinely check in and feel if the people coming into your life are holding that vibration to meet and to move you. If you've removed fear and all of the other items out of your field. So let's let this energy, this ball of light, continue down into our throat. We ask and intend that it soften and release any of the tension in expressing who we are and what our gifts are. We ask and intend that our nervous system, now in its relaxed, grounded state, express powerfully through our voice. Because it is our nervous system that determines the timbre, the volume, the tension of our voice. So we must start with feeling safe, with feeling that it's just us in here. No voices, not other people's commands or energies or judgments. It's just us and the Creator. So as this energy comes through, we imagine that it is the Creator energy that says, you are safe, you are very stable, you do know what you need to know every moment you need to know it. Take a deep breath on that one. Let that go into your bones. You are never abandoned by the Creator. You might find that if you don't do people's bidding or sign up for their program, they're not so interested in you. But the things that really match for you and are important for you will stick around. They'll be there because your resonance, that tone, keeps growing and becomes more harmonious. And there's a collaboration, there's a relationship. There is reciprocal movement, support, no competition. They're not asking you to go out and get 10 people to sign up through you, not using you, but working with you. These are the vibrations and feelings and words of the new way for Earth and for her people to move together. We're learning it together. I have no sense of mastery. I'm learning as I go, and I watch, and I'm just a messenger. I'm able to articulate what didn't work for me and what I feel does work, mixed in with the voice of Source saying, yes, that is true. Yes, you can express this. And this is also your path, taking in what didn't work, what does work, but we can help each other to not have to go through and hit those walls so hard and to feel tricked and to lose our money if we are in circles. Well, we're our bottom line is truth and sharing rather than this, where the bottom line is give me the money and I'll give you the least I can. So that new model, feel it in your heart. Feel in this circle your place versus where you may have felt somewhere in the bottom of the pyramid. In the circle, there is a space of equality. There is a place for you. There is a place for your voice, your gifts, and your beingness. And as I say this, I feel your heart expanding, saying, as an equal, I have rights. I am visible. Many, many doors open now. Opportunities to speak. The confidence to pick up the phone, to offer a free session to someone that you feel that their heart needs it, and then they will refer through their heart. And through community, this weaving of community sustenance and caring through trust, through real service and real trust. So my talk today, I'm hearing in my voice that is maybe a little, I don't know, disgust, or it's just really sensing the truth of the losses and the sadness and the upsetness that I have experienced in this beautiful healing community of feeling manipulated and let down. So someone has to say it. And I did have a nice lunch yesterday with a beautiful facilitator for healers in their languaging, in their way, and I will put her information on the YouTube. But we must be awake and aware. It's all part of our path. And again, there's no right or wrong, but let's be in truth and accelerate more quickly together in a loving way than ever before. So breathe that in. We're accelerating together in trust and truth and love faster than ever before, in transparency. Let this energy go through your body now and anchor into the earth so it feels really solid. Take a deep breath and feel just that tingly vibration. Whoa, feels great. Now let the energy come up from the earth, through your feet, through your legs, into your heart. And it's like a feeling when it hits your heart of, whoa, it feels really good to be here on this earth and to hold the truth and to be this sovereign being and to feel creative and empowered as never before. Let this energy then come up in your neck, empower your voice. You don't need to say a lot of words, just so they are little sparks of the truth, spark plugs. Let this energy continue to come up through your head. Excellent. Now up the top of your head. And send it back up to the Creator and say, I'm showing up. I'm smarter. I'm discerning. And I'm claiming my right to sit in this circle of empowered, loving beings. Good. Just anchor that beautiful circuitry and vibration in. And just imagine yourself as feeling safe in this golden circle. And the people may not have even arrived, but you're making intention to bring your circle of support in, of loving beings in a non-defended state. Like family, like tribe. So just let this energy flow through and pass through your body. And imagine that you two are sleeping on a bed of roses. That your life is gentle and flowing. All needs are met. There's enough time to do everything. Feels good. So we're going to end this meditation by just sending that energy again up to source and creating a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful golden resilient egg around your energy field that is protective and allows you to feel that you're on this earth, but you're being infused with a different energy at a new wattage. It's always been there, at a new wattage of truth and discernment and balance than ever before. Okay, so we're going to end this part of the meditation, and those that join us live, and you can find this information at Sound and Light Healing Arts. I invite the guests who have been watching live, we stay afterwards, we have question and answer, and also we do healing energies, and so do stay in contact with me and the various ways that I express this work in messaging. I'm Jan Sircone at Sound and Light Healing Arts. Thank you for taking the time to walk this journey with me.